Hello, students and parents. I've been recently asked by an ex-student of mine, a former student, to show my portfolio. They wanted help with getting admission advice into university, and so I thought I would show you all my portfolio as well and walk you through what you need to do in order to complete your portfolio. Now, before we begin, I have 3 parts to this video. The first part, I want to talk about the conditions you have to meet and what you have to look out for. The second part, I want to talk about the portfolio itself. And the third part will just be summing up everything here today. So, to begin our little video today, first, I want you to know that it's very important you check the conditions for your portfolio. For me, I was applying to Mahidol University for the Chemical Engineering program. It was a double degree program going to Strathclyde. I'm actually going this September now. And this had different requirements from the other one I was applying to, which was the Thammasat double degree program. So check your requirements carefully. For me, I needed 10 pages. So the first thing you need to check for is the number of pages you will need. This will be different from university to university, year to year, place to place. Okay. The second thing you want to look for is what they want you to put in your portfolio. They will be pretty specific. If they don't mention the cover page, the content page, or the introduction, don't put it in. So you could see it on my portfolio here, that there is no cover page, there is no content page, and there is no introduction page. I just started off with the profile because for my one, they didn't ask for any of those. Don't put them in because you're going to be wasting your time and your pages. The last thing you need to check for is the file size and the file format. They will tell you what dimensions they want it in. Do they want it in A4? Do they want it something else? Usually they ask for A4 and they ask for a PDF file. So be very careful with this. You don't want to send in a picture like a PNG or a JPG. Check very carefully. Okay, so that's for the conditions you have to meet and you have to check. Let's go through the portfolio. So for my one, I started my first page with my profile, my picture, my name, and some information about myself. Though it is not necessary, especially the contacts here. In retrospect, I might have not put it in because this one, they won't contact you through any of these directions. Like they won't contact you through here because they will contact you through the system anyway. So there's no need to put them in, but it's a great way to fill out space if you're looking for ways to just fill up your portfolio and you don't have many activities. I also put in a lot of my skills, my interests, and my ambitions. So it's just a little like profile, get to know me kind of page. Okay. The next page is my certificate and activities page. So anything related to engineering, which was the faculty I was applying to, I try to put in here. Mathematics is obviously very important, so I put in a big picture of the mathematics certificates I got, a picture of myself holding the certificate, and a little note just to tell them what this is about. Okay, I have a second certificate page to put in more of the mathematics challenges that I took and the certificates that I earned. And the next page here is very interesting. I highly recommend if you're going into engineering, going into pharmacy, going into anything more academic or even business, go look for a free online course. I highly recommend Future Learn. What I did was I went to the website and applied for a free online course on engineering and put the certificate I earned into my portfolio. So what this does is that it shows that you have a passion for engineering. You can write about how you're interested in engineering and what you learned from this course. Another thing I did, which was very cheap and very easy, I didn't need to go outside to find a camp or anything. I decided to just undergo my own engineering project because this shows that you are active that you take an interest in engineering and then you just go for it. So what I did was I made my own little kind of like dispenser and I wrote about it. And I had a very good excuse as well because it was during COVID, so we couldn't really go outside anyways. But it's still an option for those of you right now who want to just do something because they're passionate about their topic. So that's an idea. Another thing I took part in was the rainwater harvesting project, which I put in here. This is where I kind of show my skills with working with other people. So this is my communication skills. Basically, every time you pick an activity, try to pick a skill you want to show the judge. So I wanted to show that I had good communication skills, so I picked this activity, and it's kind of related to engineering as well. Although I didn't do the rainwater harvesting project for a very long time, I was able to expand on it here. Basically, even if you just did a few classes or a bit of like the activity wasn't that long for you, you can just expand it on your portfolio. It just talk about it. What did you enjoy? What did you learn? Another thing I did was I tutor mathematics, and I'm still tutoring right now, of course. So I put that in to show my communication skills, how I'm proficient in communicating complex ideas. That's always something good to put in. Next, this is a very important part. If you have taken the IGCSE, A-levels, or IB courses, you're going to have IGCSEs and A-level scores. You have to put it in your portfolio because it's very useful. It's like recognized everywhere. So please put it in. I put in my 100% certificate right here, and I made it very big to fill out the space. I also put in the certificate for all the other subjects I took with the scores. My next page from that was the mathematics one for AS level, and then it was followed by A levels as well. But I didn't get the certificate yet. So here's the thing a lot of students ask. If you don't have the certificates yet, which you shouldn't have because you're applying early, if you don't have the certificates yet, just put in the results that comes out earlier. You could ask your teachers for this, like what results they can show for you. My first portfolio draft didn't have my A-level scores either because I didn't get my examination results yet. I just took my AS and I had to submit my profile, so I didn't even have this for my first draft. So put in what you have. IGCSE AS level scores are very, very useful. Okay. Now, here's the last thing I want to talk about before we just wrap it up. Be mindful that whatever you put in the portfolio, you may be asked again in their interview. So, of course, you don't want to lie in your portfolio, and B, you should come prepared. So, going back to the interests that I listed here, I was actually asked this in my interview, like why was I so interested in biomimicry and engineering? And luckily I had answers prepared because I knew that anything I put in my portfolio can come up in my interview. So come prepared. I recommend if you're planning to put something inside your portfolio, you better have an answer for when they ask you why you're like passionate about something. What you did in the project, and etc., etc. You need to have answers to all of that. Okay, so in conclusion, A, check your requirements carefully. Go to the university website, download the information list. You could call to ask them if you're unsure. Check the conditions carefully. You want to be strict, follow them by the book. Okay. Second thing is, for your portfolio, make sure that you collect some photos, okay? So have some photos of your certificates, have some photos of yourself. That's how you can prepare. For me, I use Canva to make this, and so yeah, so that's how you can build your portfolio. So if you have any more questions or you like these kinds of videos, you want more recommendations on how to apply in Thailand, let me know and I can make more of these videos for you in the future. That's it for today. Thank you very much. And if you have any questions, just send them over. I am always open to giving you advice. Until next time.